Hello and welcome to another episode of Marvel Man. I'm your host, as always, Dwayne the Captain Coffee, and it's a solo review today of episode 3. I've not been able to join by anybody else because obviously, again, life and everything like that, but it's totally understandable. It's just one of them things. But yeah, review on episode 3 of Loki season 2. It just keeps on getting better and better, and the set pieces, the music, the story, it's just so engrossing. I think because it's more... there's more things that's connecting with other things that and this is like setting up obviously the secret wars and the Kang dynasty and stuff like that sort of thing, setting up other things. I think I'm really more intrigued about it and like really got me gripped a bit more. So again, this third episode is just brilliant. I can't not say it's so good so many times. I can't help it, but it really is. This one really has got me. And it is getting to that point where it could be easily as good as the first series of Loki. But again, we'll talk through the episode as we always do in that lot. But yeah, just really strong episode again. Really strong opening. Really strong episode again. But obviously this time set in the 1860s first, and the 1890s, which again, the old West sort of style, even the little piano doing the Marvel tune as well, going into the beginning. Absolutely loved that sort of thing. It just sets it so well. It's just so good in that lot. Just the set pieces, the music, just everything. Set in that old sort of Western sort of style. So good in that lot sort of thing. I love how... I'd love to know what would happen if the TVA didn't actually intervene with that Kang's variant. So if they never posted that book through, then what would he become? That'd be like a nice little what if episode. He might have just been boring. He might just be a normal bloke sort of thing. But it's really interesting to know, if they weren't there and this whole plan together to make him He Who Remains, what the hell would have happened? It's really a nice little thing just to think about. It's like, oh, okay, that's really interesting, that sort of thing. I do like it as well, and obviously when Loki and Mobius go back to the 1860s to find him, because there's 2 points. You went to that one and then the 1890s. It's really nice how they framed it, just as they're walking through, just to try and find something. They're outside his window as well, outside Kang's window, where obviously Ravana posted it through. Just how they set things up in this series, just that's really clever, that is, sort of thing. And yeah, obviously when they get to the 1890s, it's the big fair basically. That lot is really good. I love the bit where you see Loki, Odin, and Boulder the Brave. It's really nice, and obviously Loki, I think he is a bit jealous, well, why ain't I up there, sort of thing. But I love how they put up Boulder the Brave as well, because if you don't know Boulder the Brave is, you're not gonna notice anything like that and know who he is. But people that know him from the comics, he's a big character in the comics. In the comics, one of them, I know one of the series, he actually takes over from Odin and becomes the king of Asgard, stuff like that, because he is, I think it's Odin's first son. So, and he is a really big character in the comics, so it's really nice. It's criminal. I think there was hints of him coming into, maybe I think it was Thor, the second Thor film or the third Thor film. But I really do like Boulder the Brave. It'd really been nice to see him in the see him in the films. So you maybe see him later down the line, but I doubt it now. And they might come in when Hercules comes in for the next Thor film, maybe. But I'm not too sure. But it is a bit of a shame not seeing Boulder the Brave a bit more. And then obviously they go into the room and Loki sees the variant of He Who Remains, and the sheer panic on him is no, we've got to sort this out, we've got to stop him, just no, sort of thing. The sheer panic and terror on his face just tells you all. You don't really see Loki, his emotions that bad. It's shit, this ain't good at all, sort of thing. So that's really nice. But obviously you got Mobius, he's not scary at all. What are you going on about? What's so bad about him? Which is really nice touch, seeing the two juxtapositions. One's terrified of him, and one's fucking nothing, sort of thing. I love the little temporal loom as well in that lot. It's just so clever just to have that little model scaled down. It's just so good. It reminds me a lot how Back to the Future had the little scale model train set where he had to get the DeLorean on the train tracks and that. Like, I just silly little things. Like a lot of them silly little things in this episode as well just popped up to me as just because I'm daft like that sort of thing. I love it as well how when Loki uses his powers as well, like he's done it a few times in this episode. He uses it in that old sort of timely way, like it's like poof, he's gone. Like the bloke outside takes him outside and that, like poof, yeah, he's gone outside sort of thing. Using his powers, he's just like it's like basically like smoke and mirror. He's like bang, and he sends him flying. Oh no, you can have him, you can have him. He's so good and he's so clever. Just to not use his Loki powers as he does against the Avengers, but his Loki powers that are like fit for that time. So clever, so good in that lot. The wrong trousers as well. That was like, that's Wallace and Gromit. If you don't know what Wallace and Gromit is, look at Wallace and Gromit, the wrong trousers. That is Wallace and Gromit. He even looked like it's got little bobbly bits on his legs and everything. It was so nice now. That was so good. Again, another little thing that just tickled me. And I was sort of right when I did the predictions with Nate. I was sort of right about them being Loki and Silver being at odds with each other all throughout the series and that lot. And we've seen it already, and we see it again here where she wants to kill him. She wants to put an end to it. TVA's fucking still up. He's got to go. So I was sort of right. I got a small prediction right. Where they're going to be at odds and they're always going to be fighting sort of thing. And then obviously maybe at the end they'll work together and be not whole, but yeah, sort of thing. So I was sort of right there, sort of thing. Another little thing as well, I'd love to ride a tandem. If anybody put yourself in the comments, if you got a tandem, let me come ride it with you, because I'd love to ride a tandem like that. I don't know how it would work, but I just love to ride a tandem like that sort of thing. And again, when she was Ravonna was talking to Kang, it's just a little thing is like a long time ago, and I just heard the music of Star Wars, and it's got the galaxy far away. I was just like, come on, you can't say that and not people think that as well, sort of thing. That's a bit like on the nose, sort of thing. Again, like the music's fitting. He uses his powers again, like the old timely way, sort of thing. It's just really good. This here as well, you see, I love Miss Minutes. I'd love, like, we've got the gang here. We've got some more like people to join in. I'd love to get a Miss Minutes little pop vinyl as well, because she's just so good. Like when she turns to the big ghost, it's just brilliant. But she really is like I don't know. I don't know if say evil, but I don't know. There's something about her that's just not right. It's just there's something like she's twisted. She properly is twisted. A bit obsessive about Kang as well. Now, like, obviously, because she was the one created by him and stuff like that. But it's just really weird. It's just really like, yeah, you're a bit crazy, you are now. Especially that bit when she's like, she just goes after him, and then she obviously gets rid of Renslayer as well, because she's like, oh no, she just wants to be partners. She didn't love you like I do love you, basically. Like, so we should be together. And like, I was really thinking that when she's like morphing and say, well, why didn't you make me a body? I was like, okay, that's what you're trying to do, like a Miss Minutes version of Vision. It's really like weird, but she's right. It's like you're just using her as this like AI and just makes a little clock. But why didn't you make a body? Or is that because she could have overthrown you or gone against you? I don't know. It's a bit weird, but I can understand where she's coming from. But yeah, it's just like, you're a creepy little fucker. You are. You really are, but good as well. Really good character at the same time. I was going to call it what I wanted to call it, but the pruner, a giant pruner that Renslayer's got as well, when she finally gets back after being dumped by them two, and she finally catches up with them. Again, if you've never seen it before, go and check it out. It's called Bottom, and it's in one of the episodes, pretty fitting as well. That reminded me about this now is around Halloween they have this big cattle prod. It just reminded me of that straight away, sort of thing. It just reminded me of the cattle prod, just trick or treat, just cash, no sweets. It just really reminded me of that sort of thing. Again, just a silly little. They never know what it is, but again, I just see these little things, make two and two together. Yeah, my mind's just all over the place. But yeah, it reminded me of the cattle prod. But I love that. That's like an old timey sort of pruner. Really good in that sort of thing. And obviously they finally get Loki and Mobius finally catch up, get into the TVA and that lot. But it's really interesting how Sylvie just kicks her through. It's like, right, you're under the seat at the end of time. She just kicks her through. Now, I don't know. It might just be me, because what's she going to do there now? Unless somebody goes back or goes to the end of time to pick her up, what's she going to do there now, sort of thing? You wouldn't just dump her off there. So I'm wondering if, like, it gets to the TVA and he just turn and gets to the end of time, sort of thing. But I just got a funny feeling that something's going to happen, and while she's at the end of time, that Kang's going to wake back up. He's going to be alive again, or a different Kang's going to be sitting there, and that like throne room he's got at the end of time is just going to restore itself. It might be totally wrong again, because I might say, listen to Nate's thing on Threat Media a lot on his own channel. You listen to his stuff is far more in front of me. But I don't know, I'm just getting these feelings. I was like, it's a bit weird why you'd leave her there now. Like, I know you was just going to kill her off and leave her there to rot away, but I don't know, there's got to be some meaning behind it, and there's something, especially when she leaves it as well, where it's like, well, I know all the secrets and I got a big one about you, and it's going to make you really mad. I was like, is that what Nate was hinting at as well? Obviously, the lovers, like in a different timeline sort of thing. And I was looking up about it after we'd spoken and everything like that sort of thing to Nate. And she's like, it's like ruler in the 40th century, something like that. And she she's known as the Terminatrix or something like that. I'm presuming she's a baddie, or so. I need to have a look up that sort of thing. But I wonder if that's what she's hinting at. So that'd be quite interesting, and if that's going to piss her off, sort of things. Like, you was a ruler, that's where he's pruned you from, sort of thing, and he's brought you here because you was like this ruler of this 40th century galaxy place and that lot, and he didn't want to kill you because he fell in love with you and that lot. So that's going to be interesting. But again, such a good episode. It's just really, really good, to be honest. That lot, I can't praise it enough. So yeah. Check out the channel, and see more on Marvel Mad. All this time now as well, we are going to go heavy, absolutely heavy on Spider-Man 2. I've played an hour and a half, maybe something like that, since after this recording. Wow, you just wait until the gameplay out. Honestly, what a game! I cannot rave about it enough. It's just wow. So yeah, heavy on Spider-Man 2. You'll see a lot of that. Hopefully you enjoy it. Come along channel, like and subscribe. I'd just like to say thank you very much for this solo episode 3 review. Like the channel, subscribe, share it, do all the jazz and that lot, and hopefully I'll see you again on another episode of Marvel Mad. Thank you very much, and goodbye.